All right, guys, welcome back again to the segment. I hope your day is going well. So, some more interesting stories as usual. And right now, of course, the first list is out, so we are waiting for the final 23-man list, and uh, the fans, lots of reactions have been going on. But at the end of the day, we are just going to have to learn to trust the coach and allow him to do his job because obviously he's there for a reason. He was given the head coach job because he has experience, and he knows the best thing to do. He knows the best guys to select to get the result. Because if he starts to listen to everyone, starts to listen to the fans, starts to listen to the NFF and pick his squad based on what people are saying, then he is doomed to fail. I can assure you that there's no way he's going to get it right, except if he trusts in his own instinct. That same instinct that got him up there as a top coach. Who did so well with Mali national team in the last Nations Cup. So obviously, we are going to have to trust Coach Chelle in this uh, uh, decision making, in terms of bringing out these players. But Coach Chelle aside, there's also been interesting things happening outside of our camp, and let's go straight into the camp of the Rwanda national team. And their new coach is saying some really bold things right now. His team prepares for the game against Nigeria on the 21st. And this man, he was actually recently employed. I talked about him in the previous video. Adel Amaruche, an Algerian tactician who was recently given the job, I think, less than a week ago, after the Rwandan Federation decided to allow their German tactician Spittler to leave, despite some fantastic job that he's done. But this new coach, is saying some really bold statements right now. That he's promising that the game against Nigeria is going to be a game that he will show something special. He's going to pull up with the squad, and he is going to really surprise everyone, shock the world by the way that his team is going to get the results. So this is what Amruche is now saying, that he and his boys are going to shock the world come 21st, and that they are going to do whatever it takes to get the result against Nigerian Super Eagles. Remember, these guys are actually even topping the league, or the group, the World Cup qualifiers group, with 7 points, tying points with Benin Republic and also South Africa. And Nigeria is sitting somewhere, at the bottom with just 3 points after 4 games, and he's talking tough as if he wants us to die there at the bottom, without getting much point. But anyways, that was why he was employed, to actually come out, appear confident, talk boldly, and also act boldly to get them the result. But I can assure you, I think these guys should be scared of Nigeria, because Nigeria not is not about making mouths or anything, but Nigeria is going to come with full force. They're going to come with a force that we had not come before. In previous games, in previous 4 games that we did shambolically, drew a couple of games, lost one or two, and found ourselves where we are. It's going to be a much angry and determined Nigeria. That is what I can assure. And we have the squad, we have the coach that can obviously do that. And I know we've not seen him play any games or lead the team into any games, but based on what we've seen him done with Mali, we know that this man is capable. We actually played Mali when Eric Shaw was in charge. It was a friendly. He beat us 2 goals to 0. Maybe you recall that it was a sort of an indoor game. But this coach is going to be something different. His tactics is definitely different from that tactics that we saw with Joseph Posero, which was all about defending. This time around, he's giving us the hints that he's going to be an all-attacking coach. He's going to get goals. He's going to get our wingers to start playing well. Helping the attack get goals and things like that. Also, he wants to work on the midfield, try to see how ball can flow from midfield and passes come to the attackers through midfield. So these are the areas that Coach Chelle is looking to work on. And then I'm just going to read out the words of this coach. Some of the words I said that are of importance. So he said, "We should believe we can do something special. I will do my best to achieve, but I alone do not have the magic wand. Together, we will make Rwanda to be the best in Africa." So these are some of the snippets from the new coach, the Algerian national tactician Abel Amrouche. And he doesn't only want to beat Nigeria; he wants to make Rwanda the best team in Africa, which is something that is very ambitious, of course. But good luck to him. We'll see what happens as the day goes by. But let me leave that gist and let you know about some really terrible things that have happened to one of our own. The Super Eagles able defender and also Fulham uh, defender Kevin Bassey. Remember, Fulham played a game on Sunday in the FA Cup against Manchester United and came out victorious after a penalty shootout. But Kevin Bassey was a pain in the neck for Manchester United. Actually scored the first goal before Bruno Fernandes equalized, and then it went into penalties. But it appears that a lot of Man U fans were not happy. They were so angry that they went to Kevin Bassey's social media handle, to his DM precisely, and started to rain some racial insults on him. It was so terrible, just to show some of the things that he was called. It was very very terrible, and I wonder, is Kevin Bassey the reason for Manchester United's failures this season? It's not the reason. So why are the fans, going to his DMs to call him all sort of names? This is so terrible, very terrible, and this is the only thing that I hate the most in football. Fans who are immature and don't have the chill to endure loss. Football is all about you lose or you win or you draw. And when you're playing crucial games such as maybe finals, it's either you win or you lose. So there shouldn't be any hard feelings. There shouldn't be any animosity. There shouldn't be any fighting. Yes, you can fight on the pitch. You can quarrel. But after that, the ends. So a lot of fans are very immature. They don't understand football. That's why they take it to heart, to the extent that they start to abuse, someone, an innocent person who, fought for his team, fought really well and got the victory. But in all of this, the thing that gave me joy is the fact that Kevin Bassey was not alone, because the NFF, and Super Eagles, jumped behind him to back him, releasing an official statement on their handle to support him, particularly the NFF. And as you can see on the screen, that's what the NFF did to support Kevin Bassey. Uh, Let me just read the statement. They said the NFF stands firmly against all forms of discrimination, including racial abuse, and fully support at Kevin Bassey in the face of these unacceptable actions. We are committed to creating a safe, inclusive, and respectful environment for all players, both on and off the pitch. Kevin has our unwavering support, and together we will continue to fight against racism in football and society. But it wasn't only just NFF who jumped in support of Kevin Bassey, but also Fulham. Actually, I think Fulham were the first to release a statement in support of Kevin Bassey. And one thing also, got me very happy is that Fulham are also saying that they are going to do whatever it takes, including working with the appropriate authorities to get these people that, that did this thing, and then serve them with the appropriate disciplinary measures, punishments or whatever it is that they are supposed to get. So that is that. And also on top of it, Kevin Bassey is a bona fide Nigerian man, and you know what that means. Nigerians are strong. We have the heart. We are tough. In difficult situations. So this man is a strong man. I'm definitely sure that this is not going to get to him. It won't get to him. and he will continue to perform at the top of his game, particularly against Man U, because he loves to score against Man U. But that is what's happening. Of course, we are still waiting for Chelle and NFF to decide its final 23-man squad, and that could happen any moment from now. And of course, I'm sure it's going to be exciting to see, and lots of reactions will also sprout out from this list. Stay tuned.